Oh, man.
Didn't get it?
Dang it.
All right, what's up? Welcome back to Jocks of the Round Table.
Christian is your host. He was speaking.
So Urshela
That
signed
was
for
me.
more than what he was going to get in arbitration.
Well, why would they do that? It was a one-year deal?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just to avoid arbitration.
Well, I don't understand the whole, like I know it's lawyers and all that stuff. I guess it's just, I guess you have to pay lawyer fees and all that stuff too.
Dude, I have no idea.
I
I don't know enough about that. I know how the arbitration process works.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's like negotiations essentially, and like proving
Usually
what
it's-
your worth.
Usually it's pretty mild. There was one year where the Yankees kind of went in on Dylan Betances.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
That's my
Because
whole
he's
thing.
dropped
I've never
off the
even
table.
heard that name.
He wanted closer money, and he's the setup guy. And basically, Hal Steinbrenner is quoted in the negotiations as saying "You're a setup guy. You're not an astronaut." That's what you're going with? Okay. Especially since now you see the people that are going up into space, and it's I don't know. It seems pretty easy to be an astronaut now.
Yeah.
Michael Strahan's.
It's like anybody. Well, they're really just
They're just
they're
going to
not
high
even
sky.
going
It's
into
just high
space
sky,
really.
It's not space.
Javi Baez signed with the Tigers today.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, at least he's
I
in the
mean,
American.
did you want him back?
Let's put it this way. I bought a lot of Cubs jerseys off of AliExpress about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
AliExpress, man.
None of them are still
that
on
was
the
the
team.
go-to. None of them? Solaire, Bryan,
Soler,
Rizzo,
Bryant,
I guess.
Schwarber, Baez, Castro. And then I have this cool Cubs sweatshirt
Oh.
jersey.
Yeah.
That one could have been.
Yeah, it could have.
It looks like one of those hockey sweatshirts.
But I think all those, other than maybe Castro and Solaire, I think all those still play. Want a ring?
Oh, to wear?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's still just they're not
the
on
Baez,
the team anymore.
right, the Baez jersey was a legit one from the All-Star Game jerseys.
Yeah, I remember I ordered a Mellow OKC jersey off AliExpress,
Yeah.
and it had Cavs colors on it, Knicks colors on it, and Thunder colors on it.
How?
I don't know.
Mine were really good.
I ordered it
Is
for
AliExpress the one
because I was gonna be
that's
hoodie mellow for Halloween.
Yeah. Were you gonna?
Well, I was
But
anyway.
were you gonna?
No, no.
Okay,
no.
that's good.
I was hoodie mellow anyway,
Keep
but
your
I just
future
wore.
presidential prospect.
Yeah,
open?
yeah. I just
okay,
wore
that's good.
an old Denver mellow jersey that we had. That was Will was Post Malone.
I looked real good.
Yeah, good times. That was when we went to that really crazy Halloween party.
Oh yeah.
Where, we couldn't.
No, it was pretty
Well,
Yeah, you did.
we could not walk around in
There's
the
a
house. It was
down off of 21st.
Was that the soccer house?
No.
no,
It
this was
a Sid house.
It was
And there were probably 400 people in that house.
it was wild.
It's excessive.
Yeah,
You literally could not walk around. And
Yeah.
then I got into a fake fight with a guy, and everybody's like, "Whoa, whoa, is this real?" And then we were both like, "What's up?" That was Sam.
oh yeah,
He
good
was
times.
Lieutenant Dan, so he was just walking around or rolling himself around in a wheelchair
Yeah.
where you literally could not walk around in.
Yeah.
He's like, "Get out of the way, I'm crippled."
It was really annoying.
Where'd you get a wheelchair?
I don't know, but he bumped into me
There's
one
one
time.
at my grandparents' house for some reason.
I mean, same, but my grandfather uses it.
No, no, my
I'm not
grandparents
gonna just
don't.
take it.
They can get around.
Oh, there was a wheelchair
Well,
at grandma's. Yeah,
That's true. I guess you can just
they
find
just,
those.
they just sit around.
I think she's
Maybe
just
take
had
it
it
from
for
a homeless
15
person.
years.
Yeah.
And
They don't-
throw one to the ground and steal it.
Yeah.
that night, one of our buddies was getting danced on, and he was dressed up as the Brawny Man, and he didn't want to really be danced on. He just had paper towels, and he just
Slid them in between.
Crotch. So she was dancing on the paper,
Paper
towels.
towels. Maybe
That
Urban
was
Meyer
Colin.
could have used that.
Was that the night of how they got their pledge last night?
No. When this
That
would have
was
been
that was at the Roost.
That was our junior year.
this would have been the fall that Colin pledged, right?
Oh, that
Like, Colin
quarterback
had just
that
pledged.
decommitted from Oklahoma
so it'd
committed
been
to
my freshman
USC.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Your
Yeah.
first semester at Lipscomb.
Yeah, my first.
Yeah. Good times.
Seager and Simeon signed with the Rangers, as well as John Gray.
So that doesn't make sense that they just completely like, okay, Isaiah, you're no longer part of what we're doing.
Well, I mean, he won a Gold Glove last year at third base.
You're right. I thought he played short for some reason.
So he played the required number of innings at third base, so maybe they just want him to be full-time third base. Simeon can also play third base, and IKF can also play second. I mean,
I was thinking of second base because on that baseball game I played, he was my second baseman for a really long time.
he can play second, he can play third. He actually caught some when he first came up.
So he's a
He
versatile.
can play a lot of
He's a true
positions.
utility player.
Yeah.
You're not a true utility player unless you can catch too. Kyle Schwarber.
It's always fun, and you never know who they are
He
unless
can
you like.
he can play that position.
He can put on.
He can put on the
He can
gear.
put on the gear.
He can be better than
Well, that
your
would
average
mean
player.
everybody was a utility player then.
Not always.
No.
Everybody can put
Pablo
the gear
Sandoval
on.
could not put on catcher's gear.
Okay,
so
that's fair.
when we
That's
say
fair.
he can put on the gear, like
He can get back there.
he can get back there.
He's caught before.
He's caught professionally before.
If you want someone to frame a pitch, probably not your guy.
So
Block a
really,
ball?
he
Maybe
wouldn't
not.
be a very good catcher.
No,
then.
not at all.
So it's always
So
emergency.
why? So you,
And you really
Yeah.
only know who it is if it's your team, but every team has like an unspoken like emergency catcher because everyone carries two catchers. Let's say one gets hurt, you sub the other one in, and then you pinch run for him, or you pinch run for the first guy, and then the second guy gets hurt. Everyone has like an unspoken like emergency catcher. Do y'all remember who Ronald Torres was for the Yankees? 5'6". Slapper.
I remember he was
their
a
emergency-
middle infielder, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was their emergency catcher.
Playing for
Why
the
not?
Phillies now.
Yeah,
I'd like
he,
to,
he and Girardi were tight.
we need to congratulate Rookie of the Year baseball, Bobby Dahlback. Shout out.
Have they done that yet? I
Well, he's
literally-
going to win it. So,
He's going to win it.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard.
Is he still qualified for Rookie of the
He's
Year
a
next
rookie.
season?
He's a rookie, yeah. So
But did he not meet rookie qualification? Exceed rookie?
no, he won it this year.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I
For what
really
league?
don't think
What
he
league?
did.
Jonathan India won.
That's
didn't he?
Jonathan India won it, and then Randy
No,
Rosarena won it.
Listen,
Or was it Wander?
He's the people's
Randy
champion.
Rosarena is not a rookie.
He's the people's
Yeah, he
champion.
Yes, he
was.
rookie
Rookie.
qualified.
He didn't come
That's
up.
impossible because he played in the playoffs last year.
He only played in the
That's
playoffs.
okay.
He didn't play in the
You
regular
can do
season.
that.
Listen, well, is this the NBA? Where guys that have been in the league for 10 years
Ben
can win
Simmons.
Rookie of the
No,
Year?
no, no,
No, it's a
no,
certain
no,
amount of
no,
innings
no, no,
played.
It's
This is
innings.
ridiculous. This is baby back bull.
Yeah, but
No.
Dahlbeck's the people's champion.
He's the people's champion.
No.
Rookie of the Year.
It's people's
Randy
champion.
Rosarena is still just way better. Than
Yeah.
I mean, he stole.
Yeah,
And on
but-
top of that, the second one was Wander
hey.
Franco.
Yeah.
Let's use Stephen A. Smith logic. Can Randy Rosarena be Rookie of the Year and not speak English?
Yes.
Yes.
No, you
He
can't.
speaks English though.
he doesn't. He really doesn't. He struggles with English.
Okay, but
He
that's
speaks it in
No,
the
he doesn't.
Broken
That's more
English.
than
Broken
the World
English.
Series MVP.
Okay, so I can speak Spanish.
Blair can speak good.
Uno.
Who was it? Was Rosario that can't speak English.
Uno dos
One of them
tres.
could.
I was like, that definitely
Yeah, that's
hurts
good
so
enough.
hard.
Spanish.
Listen,
I think it was
Bobby
Rosario
Dahlbeck.
in LCS.
if they got in a bench press competition, Dahlback would win because he's 6'4". He's really big.
You just might have a really strong accent. I can't remember.
He's a scrawny little.
One
Let's
of them,
talk about
I know
the,
Rosario definitely had the translator.
The coaching hires that have happened.
That's kind of wild. Coaching carousel.
We already talked about Napier.
Let's start out with the biggest one.
Lincoln
Scherzer,
Riley.
No,
Scherzer signed with
stop,
the Mets
stop,
over
stop.
$40 million per
Stop.
year.
That's ridiculous.
The dude that's the Virginia Tech coach. That's the biggest.
Probably
one.
Bill O'Brien.
No, they already announced it.
Oh, they hired someone else. Who
Yeah.
was it?
Penn State.
He was a
Yeah.
GA with Frank Beamer.
Get the frick out of here.
Beamer ball.
They should have hired.
They're keeping
Shane
the Beamer ball going.
Probably.
from South Carolina. Wouldn't have been a far move.
How well does
What if
Scherzer
they
have to
just,
pitch
from
to
now
actually live up
on-
to that contract?
As well as he has for the last 2 years.
He has to win 4 Cy Youngs in 3 years.
If he wins one, he probably lives up to it.
What is it? 3 years, 135? Was that what it was?
I think that if
130.
they hand him the ball game one of a postseason series, he's lived up to his contract.
Because they hadn't made the postseason in.
Since
I
like,
don't
what,
want to see
2016?
them. I hate that the
They
Mets
made
are in
it to
Braves
the-
division.
What if
World
he's
Series
hurt the
that
whole
one
year
year,
and
didn't
he just comes back for the postseason?
Works, I don't care. For them,
They might.
that works.
Will they make the postseason if he's hurt the whole year?
No, because
That's what I was saying.
DeGrom's going to be hurt the whole year too.
Did Syndergaard sign somewhere else?
Angels.
That's
right.
1 year, 20.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed way above the qualifying offer.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
What's the qualifying? 18?
18 and a half.
Well, it depends on the position.
No, I think everyone is 18-6.
I thought pitchers and
I'm pretty sure it's the
I think it's just
qualifying.
18-6 for everyone. It changes every year.
Yeah, it goes up every year, but
yeah, it's like the median.
Lockout starts tomorrow, 3:59 p.m. Eastern time. I believe that's when the lockout will begin. Should be fun. It's gonna be a really boring December in terms of baseball
yeah.
because I don't think that. Apparently they met. They had negotiations yesterday, and the meeting ended after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
No, not at all.
So I just want
There's been a lot of short meetings.
Yeah,
Recently.
11-minute players meeting in Notre Dame, which
Yeah.
that's an ample amount of time.
Oklahoma's was
Well,
very
people
short,
were
too.
saying it was
They
2
didn't even
minutes.
have one, did they?
Have you not heard what happened?
There's
Oklahoma.
people saying the Notre Dame one was 2 minutes.
Might have been.
11 minutes added together is 2.
1 + 1.
That's true.
The Oklahoma
Maybe they
one,
were using Roman numerals.
Lincoln Riley walked in, and he's like starting to cry, and DeMarco Murray says, "Cut the crap! Like you made the choice." And Lincoln Riley was like, "I did it for my family." Nick Benino said, "F you," and walked out, and so did Lincoln Riley, and that was it from what the message boards were saying.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that they had a meeting.
Yeah, like
I thought he just
that's
left.
how quick it was.
I thought he left Sunday morning.
See, if that didn't happen the day after he said, "I will not be the next LSU coach," it probably would have been a little bit different.
Was he wrong?
He
didn't
was
lie,
not
though.
wrong.
Right, but
They should have asked about USC. So
you know it's been. making me
Well,
mad.
who cut it up? Someone. So when he answered the question, the guy never finished the question. He just he's like, so with all these coaches, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not gonna coach at LSU. It was like, well, I mean,
Well,
It was
wasn't gonna say.
it's kind of a troll of
Yeah.
Oklahoma State to play Colin Baton Rouge during the game too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
very
funny.
funny.
Something that's been frustrating me is everybody saying that Brian Kelly is not a good hire.
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, he is.
Good hire.
And it's like
That is a good hire.
they're like, yeah, you beat up on bad opponents. They always get washed in the playoff. Everybody gets washed in the playoff as the fourth seed.
true.
What are you talking about?
That's true.
The only team that
Except
didn't
Ohio
was Ohio
State.
State in the
That
first
one
year,
time.
and that was like the last
Second year.
time that it was college football was very competitive.
No, that was the
Like-
first year.
Maybe, I don't know.
That was first year.
Like there was
No,
there
first
was
year,
6
Oregon.
teams
Mm-mm.
that year. There were
14
6
was the
teams
first year.
that could have
Maybe, I don't know.
they could have made it because it was Bama was the 1,
Ohio State beat Oregon.
Florida State was the 2,
Oregon
Oregon
beat
was the
Ohio.
3, and Ohio State was the 4.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
And
Mark's
Because Ohio State
Yeah.
beat Alabama in the first round.
and was it Baylor
March
TCU
27th.
were 5 and 6, and they didn't have a conference championship game. They were co-conference champions.
Yeah.
And we're 5 and 6, and the next year the Big 12 said the best 2 are going to play each other for the conference championship, which was smart on their part.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't
Brian
know.
Kelly.
Yeah, like that's a really good hire, and he doesn't have the academic requirement that Notre Dame has anymore. Like, he's gonna have access to like better skill position players down south than he did up there.
Yeah. If he can keep his
Have more
recruiting
money to pay his
ties
players.
for linemen
True.
in the Midwest, like that'll be huge.
Like, he's always had access to very good talent.
Yeah,
Because
It's
Notre
just-
Dame.
you have to build
Except
your
now
team a
his
certain
2D
way back up there.
will be
Yes.
just as talented as his one
One
deep.
deep.
And that will change things for him because he'll be able to coach a little more aggressively.
Also, I just think it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts,
It'll be fun.
like his roster construction.
It'll be fun.
Who do y'all think goes to Notre Dame?
I don't know. I don't think
A lot of
Fickle's
people are
gonna
saying
leave.
Fickle. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna leave.
No, I do think Fickle would go there.
Think you would?
I think it's
Yeah.
Notre Dame or Ohio State.
Like
I
he's
think
a
those are the
Big
only two.
Ten.
Yeah, he's a Big Ten guy.
Which I know Notre
And
Dame's not,
if-
but they are.
Ohio State's not going to open up, and that's the only other place he'd go. I think he'd go to. That would be a great hire for.
A lot of
Notre
people
Dame.
think that would be an upgrade.
Jeff Brom.
Where's Brom at?
Purdue.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
A lot of people also think
What
they'll
about
just
Matt
make
Campbell?
Marcus Freeman like who their
I
defensive
heard
coordinator
LT
is.
It's like Kelly's trying to bring him with him.
Well, I know, but if he could be the head coach, I feel like he would probably take that.
Maybe
what
he's
about
a Brent Venables cut.
Well, Venables to Oklahoma. That's what
Well,
needs to
yeah,
happen.
Yeah,
but he's
I saw
also
that.
stayed at the coordinator
I know,
role
but
for like 47 years because
Oklahoma hasn't opened up,
well, they also
which is where he was.
it's not official.
He was understood.
It's just rumors to.
I know.
Right,
I just think
it's not
Venables
official, right?
would be great. I think that would be a great hire.
Y'all saw the Snapchat of his son, right?
Yeah.
The horns
Doing
down.
the horns down. Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone does that.
Yeah, but
That's true.
That's what I'm most excited for about Texas joining the SEC is I get to do horns down now.
hey,
I mean, you could just do it anyway.
I
got
don't have teeth.
I
You can't
can't do it.
get it to go
You're like
Who else
that dude from Free Guy that can't take his hands down.
Birds
I
don't
can't
have
do it.
teeth.
Birds don't have teeth.
That's true. They
That's
don't.
Don't tell
not
him.
completely true because geese.
Not a bird. That's a goose.
Cardinals don't have teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Archaeopteryx actually did have teeth. There's a dinosaur though.
Yeah, is
Oh,
that is that
I
a
feel like
reptile or is that a
ostriches
bird?
might have teeth.
That guy still hasn't blocked.
That's not a flying bird, though.
That's not the
Fly a little
qualification.
Fly a
Get
little
him running,
bit.
go.
Penguins have teeth.
That guy hasn't blocked me yet.
That's not a. Well, they fly underwater, so they are.
Some people
flying
say
birds.
that T-Rexes were birds and they have teeth.
Birds
yeah,
aren't
they
real.
say that they had that. Like dinosaurs had feathers.
I've
especially
tweeted that guy
T-Rexes.
12 times and he hasn't blocked me yet.
So birds aren't real.
I think he
They're
doesn't have
government
notifications
like
turned
drones.
That's
Those
what
are
I've
just
heard.
pigeons.
Yeah, just pigeons are going.
Some
Maybe
people,
crows.
some people say that pigeons are actually pronounced pigeons.
It's kind of like Christians saying incarnate word.
Incarnate word.
Incarnate word. So
That sounds better that
who's
way.
going to win the
It
FCS
sounds
playoffs?
like you're incarnating word.
Yeah,
I still
I don't
want
know.
the Yankees to get Trevor.
I don't really care.
North Dakota State,
Probably.
James Madison,
I have no
UT
idea.
Martin's in it.
I don't know. Do we want to?
Word on the street is Ty Simpson's not going to go to Alabama. He's going to go to UT Martin.
I don't know who that is.
He's the number one quarter or number two
He's
quarterback.
not going to UT.
He's
Martin.
joking. His dad's a coach there.
I know. Pruitt was going to hire.
Do we wanna go
his
to
dad.
picks?
Yeah, pick.
Okay, I have mine. I have mine.
No, I've got mine.
Okay,
No, hey, whoa, I got mine.
I've got under 46.5 for Baylor and Oklahoma State. Last time they played, it was 24-14 Oklahoma State.
There's
So,
too many games for it to be conference championships.
And then I've got Georgia minus 6.5 against Alabama in the SEC championship game.
All right, I've got Iowa to cover and Houston money line.
I think it's Houston.
Houston.
Who
It's
they playing?
Houston.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. You think Cincinnati's going to lose?
West.
It just sounds like a fun pick.
Yeah.
I'm on
See,
the. I'm on
that's
the.
why our record's bad.
I'm on the Dana train. Listen, I pick upsets. I don't pick safe picks. I stopped picking safe
Hey,
because I got addicted
I
to the
went
plus
3-3
sign.
last week.
I don't even know.
I don't
what
have.
know.
I have the updated standings, but I don't have updated records. I didn't write those down.
I don't know what I went last week.
I just
The
looked
standings are the
earlier,
same.
so-
I'll see.
And I went 3-3.
I went 3-3. Okay. Anyway,
I went 2-4.
Oakley, your turn.
Dang, I'm terrible.
You're so bad.
So no.
All right. I've got Alabama plus 6.5,
Okay.
and then I've got Georgia Alabama under 50.5.
I think you're doubling up.
Doubling up on that game.
If Georgia's going to win,
They're gonna win
it has to
51 to
be
nothing.
50, under 50. I think.
I think if Alabama's going to win, it has to be under 50. I think for
If
one of
it's
those
a-
teams
if
to
it's-
win, it has to go under.
If it's high scoring, Alabama's going to win.
I don't know. If
I don't think it'll be high scoring.
I don't either. I'm just saying if it is.
I've got some stats on this game. If anyone wants to
You
know
want me to go,
them,
Will?
I got to find them.
So I've also got Alabama plus 6.5, and then I like the under in the Big Ten championship at 40.
You got Alabama on this game?
I got Alabama plus 6.5. I like under 43.5 in the Big Ten game. Think it'll be low scoring, run the ball, defense.
I'm going to go Oklahoma State minus 5 against Baylor.
I got 4.5.
I don't know why when you said Oklahoma State, it registered in my
We're
mind
gonna take
as
the
Ohio
4.5?
State,
Yeah,
and I was
take
like, they're
Take
not
4.5. Yeah.
I'll take the 4.5 then. Alex.
Huh?
This is a Jeopardy reference.
No.
He's
Oh,
dead.
I got you.
He doesn't host
Trebek.
Jeopardy anymore.
Rip. It's just
R.I.P.
Aaron.
And then
He doesn't host anymore.
It's Aaron now.
It's R.I.P. though.
He's dead.
I'm going to take over 54 Houston, Cincinnati.
Okay. That's everybody, right?
You hear
Yep.
something fun?
Yeah.
This is the best rushing defense that Georgia has had to face all year, and Alabama's defense is down compared to recent years.
That's true.
But Florida
is-
ran all over them.
All over Alabama.
Yeah,
They ran for 270 yards.
270. Yeah, I've got that down.
That's true. That's true.
Arkansas threw for 350.
I've got all those stats.
They're a running team.
I've got them. Hold on.
Other
They
than,
also
other
but
than Burks,
they also have the best receiver in the country.
probably. Yeah.
Chris Olave?
Burks. I think Burks is the best.
His name's not Chris Olave Burks.
Olave's good too, and Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson's better than
Alabama is.
I think Trent Whittemore is the best.
Trent Witt.
I like the bro from Purdue, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Rondell Moore?
No, I know who. What's that guy? Bell.
I don't know. He's a
I think
baller.
he's a
David Moore?
maybe David.
He's already in the NFL.
David Moore. Yeah,
No,
he was
Sam
on
There's,
Ronnie
is
the
it David
not-
Bell? Is that the guy's
David Bell
name?
was a guy.
It's something Bell though.
All right, are we moving
Alabama
on?
has faced 4 rushing offenses that are better than Georgia's. Held 3 of those 4, the one being Florida, to well below their average.
Okay, but my question is this:
And
how
thi-
many times has Georgia jumped on somebody and then their 5th string gone in and been running the ball?
That's not.
So that hurt
that's
their
not on my
stats.
stats. That's
Okay.
for sure. I'll tell you that much.
I was just curious.
Now the problem is Georgia's defense is really, really good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Really good.
I will say Georgia don't really. They had a lot of their games that I've seen lately when they're up. They didn't really pull. Outside of Vandy and some other. They kept some people in for like stats wise to keep them out of the
Tennessee
end
put
zone.
more yards on Georgia than they did Alabama.
Tennessee
Sure.
is the best team Georgia's played.
Offensively,
Probably.
I've got those stats. What kind of?
I would-
That's
I mean, I
are we
was
looking at
statistically correct.
scoring?
I still think
They put
Georgia's
the most
gonna-
points.
Are we looking at scoring or total
Tennessee's offense
yards?
is really good, too.
Total
For
offense.
what?
No, but they
For
also,
best offense that
First
Georgia
team
has.
to
I just
scored
meant
first quarter
Tennessee was the
touchdowns.
best team that they've played. Not just
Well, in
offense.
terms of scoring, it's Tennessee. In terms of total offense, it's Florida.
Okay. Florida sucks though. So
That's fair. That's fair.
that Florida game was a fluke because we threw 3 picks in 2 minutes.
yeah.
Yahoo was consistent. So what I did, I looked at like scoring offense, total yards, rushing yards, passing yards, and then how defenses compared against those teams. You know who one of the best defenses that Georgia faced all year was, in terms of their season averages?
Who?
UAB.
No, UAB's was
Sneaky
pretty
good defense.
Especially
Also
for a program
speaking
that
of
was
Georgia's
dead.
schedule.
Yeah, especially for
Yeah.
a program that was
Revived.
dead.
R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah, new
Not
stadium.
anymore though.
I don't think it's done yet though.
They
I
still
don't
playing
know.
at Legion.
Sure.
No, they're building a new stadium.
I mean, like
But
now.
right
Up
now,
by
are they
Top
still
Golf?
playing at Legion?
I don't know if it's done yet.
Legion Field was
Legion.
dead, dude.
Well, it's in the ghetto.
Yeah, y'all.
We
y'all
know.
played
Dude.
there.
No, we were right next to
I
it.
know.
BSC is right next to it. That's the ghetto.
I've been to
Like
BSC.
Jewish people?
No. Different kind of.
Like,
I passed
in
from,
the ghetto,
from my,
like
in the
Elvis?
2 years I went to BSC from my apartment to
You don't know that
school.
song?
I passed 2 dead bodies total. So
you don't
Oh,
know
you're
"In the
going
Ghetto"
with-
by Elvis?
I thought
Yeah.
you were going with
and his mama cried.
It's in that episode of New Girl.
Sunny Day
ghetto.
by Iconic Wyclef John.
No. Okay, let's go to let's go to NFL.
NFL picks. I'm going first. I'm going
Okay,
going
go.
first. I'm not ready yet.
Okay,
But I know I'm going first.
I've got
All right,
Vikings
I've
minus
got-
7 against the Lions. I've
Go bet
got
against the Lions.
Yeah.
Against the spread.
yeah. I've got
So Christian's over 1 on his NFL picks
I've got
so far.
Cardinals minus 7.5 at the Bears.
That's fair.
Raiders minus 2.5 against the Washington football team.
I think it's the Washington team of football. It makes the
And-
afternoon a little more fun.
49ers minus 3.5 at the Seahawks.
Nice. I've got football team money line.
Team of football.
Who did you? Who
They got the
Playing
Raiders.
the Raiders.
I've
The
got
Raiders.
Colts minus 9.
The Cold
I've
Colts.
got. I'm gonna keep riding it until they don't win. I've got Patriots money line.
Mets also traded for Mark Kanya. Kanha.
First baseman.
Yeah. Corner outfielder now.
And
Olsen
then
took over first base.
That's
in
right.
Oakland. They moved him
My
to the
last
outfield.
one, I've got the Broncos plus 10 because the Chiefs suck at covering.
This
On that note, my standing pick, Chiefs minus 9.5.
Yeah, because you're picking them for the rest of the year.
So I got that one.
Yeah.
Eagles
Wait,
minus.
are you doing the formula? Like the.
For two of my picks.
Okay, for two of them.
Eagles minus 6.5. That's the
Tua?
formula.
For Tua?
And Raiders minus 2.5. That's also in the formula.
Okay.
And then my fourth
Hey,
pick
we agree on them.
is maybe going to be the most fun game that we watched the entire so far this year because of when it is and because of the weather. We've got Monday night predicted snow football.
Protective.
So I've got Patriots Bills under 44. Monday night snow football
Snow
in
doesn't-
Buffalo.
The snow doesn't affect the Patriots from scoring points.
Yeah,
Just-
but it will
just-
affect the Bills.
They
Ask
like to
the
run the
Titans.
ball.
Ask the Titans.
Patriots win 43-0. Under 44.
Okay. Okay.
Scoregami?
Probably not.
But
43-0?
That
I
might
guarantee
be.
you the Jets have lost 43-0 at least 5 times.
I'm gonna look
in
it
the
up.
last
I'm
3
gonna look it
years.
up.
Hey, listen. The greatest snow player ever played for Buffalo.
O.J. Simpson?
Sean McCoy.
You both said that. Jason.
Did you say O.J.?
I thought it was a cocaine reference.
I was trying to think of a cocaine
Did I
player.
say Michael Leonard?
Yeah. Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Do you play for the Bills?
No.
Okay, so my first pick is going to be
What's wrong
Cowboys
with your
minus
phone?
4.
43-0 has happened, by the way.
Yeah, not a scoregami. Jets have lost 43-0 a billion times.
Okay. That's probably not true. I'd bet a million times, not a billion.
Can you fact check me?
I bet $1 million that that's true.
Cowboys minus 4 against the Saints. I'm going to go Dolphins minus 5.5 against the Giants. I've been riding the Dolphin train, and it's been working.
Tua's played well.
Two and on.
Gaskin's actually been playing well, too.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Waddle's been hooping.
Gasicki?
Is Tua good?
Gasicki?
The Waddle is the coolest
Jiznecky?
celebration right now. Okay, let's chill out with the sperm reference.
Who's Nicky?
But that's
I'm going to go football team money line with John Alex.
Okay.
And then
They're playing. They won a couple in a row, though.
I like Heineke. He's played well.
I'm going to go...
I think you're going to get an appearance from Low Nicky this week.
But
What if he's high, though?
Low Nicky.
high on
Ravens
pot
minus 4 against the Steelers.
Ravens minus
That's a formula pick.
Is it? Did you take that one?
No, I think Steelers actually +4 is the formula pick because the
Steelers
Ravens
did not
Ravens
cover.
covered. Ravens did cover, so Steelers.
Steelers
you're going
definitely did
anti-formula?
not.
There's another formula pick.
He's going. That's a different kind of formula.
As I was writing down my picks, I was listening to another podcast, and one of the formula picks is Chargers to cover. And as I was typing Chargers, whatever the line is, on my phone, the host of that podcast said, "I'm never betting the Chargers again." And I was like, "Wow, that's probably not a good sign." That as I was typing it, someone
true.
said that, so I deleted that pick.
The signs.
So my picks, I also like the Cowboys minus 4. I like Detroit to cover +7.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
I just the Vikings.
Captain Kirk's gonna
Hey,
ball out.
the Vikings needed a field goal earlier in the year to win. Detroit gets a little bit more time to prepare. Let's go. Arizona minus 7.5. They're gonna smoke the Bears, and then the under in 49ers Seahawks. 2 division teams
They both
playing.
suck.
Yeah, they're not that good.
Seahawks are not. Yeah, they're not good.
No, I needed DK to get
Niners are
36
kinda-
points last night. He did
Niners
not
are kinda
get
getting
a
going,
single target.
Yes, but the
I think
They're gonna run the ball a
I
lot.
really need Ohio State to win this game because I don't think Ohio State can beat both Duke and Kentucky. So if they beat Duke, it pretty much guarantees they're going to lose to us.
Well, if they
later
beat
on this
Kentucky-
month. Later on next month.
if they beat
excuse me.
Kentucky, then Florida's better than Kentucky.
I'll tell you who they.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Did Florida play Ohio State?
Beat them
Yeah.
on a buzzer beater.
I'll tell you
That's fun.
a combination of wins they can't have: Duke and Florida, because they already lost to Florida.
Hey,
Let's get the one. I didn't
no,
think of that.
it was Florida hit a 3-pointer to win by 3 from 5 feet behind the line.
Yeah.
The line was Florida minus 2.
Oh, nice.
I was on it, dude. I was screaming in my house.
That's gangsta.
My dad yelled at me, but it was okay.
Everybody did their picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't do yours.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's a good point.
I was the
didn't think
first
of
one.
Fun pick. I like East Tennessee State plus 2.5 in the first round of the FCS playoffs.
I have no idea.
Is that guy that committed murder still playing for Duke?
It didn't commit murder. It was aiding and abetting a
Paolo
DWI.
Boncaro?
But yes, he's still playing.
But
It could
By
have.
the- by the Henry Ruggs effect,
Attempted murder. It was attempted murder.
they all both
DWI
him and
is
Coach K's grandson,
Grandson.
both attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
I mean,
I mean,
kind of in a roundabout way. Sure.
When I come back here, if they're not locked up in the Federal Reserve, I'm calling the NCAA.
why we want to give them money?
Well, they're already getting some, so.
Big facts.
That's true.
Well, you get
I mean, Coach
that was
K's
really
grandson
loud.
definitely isn't
I
it?
know, but I said earlier I don't remember
What
what,
is that?
exactly
do
he
your
says.
do your best.
What is that from?
He
Other
says
guys.
the Federal Reserve isn't a prison. I think something like that.
He doesn't.
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't understand the concept of the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Something along those lines.
The Fed.
I just want to randomly start yelling that out at people.
Bang.
That was really loud on the pod.
I've been saying that because of you.
Because
It's
of
for
me
sure.
or because of
Bang.
the other guy? What's that guy's name?
Mike Breen,
I was gonna say Marvin.
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin
No,
Lewis.
it's
The third?
Marvin.
I don't
No,
listen to
he's
Mike
like.
Green.
He's
Hey,
like,
I tell you what,
Cher. He
when
just has one
Rowan
name.
shoots out, that's what I'm going to do.
Bang! Or you could do the one that Oakley likes that he
Bang.
does. Bang.
Just middle of the conversation, Curry comes across half court, bang.
That one is pretty good. I like that one. So,
Just the low key,
okay,
casual,
bang.
Just a casual
high
bang.
key, low key.
Big fan of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
See,
low key bang.
You got the Christmas tree up.
Yeah,
What's up?
There's a present. There's some presents under there.
yeah. There'll be some
Some
more
would say that
a
that
few weeks
whole
from now.
everything going on in this corner is a little insensitive to Hanukkah, which is currently going on.
And that is a
currently
conflict of
going on.
interest with Christian.
I was gonna say
But his name is Christian.
Speaking of Christian,
That's
that'd be an
another
ironic
conflict
Jewish
of
name.
interest.
there was this girl at work today. They said to her, "You are Aryan race."
Oh,
She replied and said, "No, I'm Scandinavian."
Okay.
It's like,
Hey,
no, you
hey,
have blonde
listen,
hair, blue eyes. So.
that reminds me. I have to tell y'all what happened today.
I don't get that.
Not going to say a name,
Okay.
but
Nazis.
somebody that I was working out with today told me that he got a message on Instagram from somebody he doesn't follow. And it was a person whose offspring didn't have social media but wanted to date this person.
That's weird.
And so there was a video.
This is so someone's
Listen.
parent DM'd this person.
Hold on. There was a video of this person like pitching herself as a girlfriend. And she was like laying down
Like an elevator pitch.
like laying down like on a bed with the legs this way and like this, glasses, and in the pitch said these exact words. I shit you not. We have a lot in common. There was something that she said at the beginning. I don't remember this part. I'm a virgin and I have never masturbated before. I laughed so hard. I'm sick right now, so I had snot coming out of my nose. I was crying. And I was just like, well, what are you going to do? And he wouldn't tell me. But
Oh no, he should have told you immediately. I'm gonna block this account.
that takes a big set of balls.
Oh no, that's
And it was just the combination of I'm a virgin and have never masturbated. I'd never heard anything like him before. I just don't even know.
That's wild.
It's kind of terrifying. That would
Yeah.
scare me
Yeah.
to
How old
receive
is
that
this
message.
I mean,
12.
early 20s,
so
23, 24.
my age.
It's a long time.
Wait, so the person in the video said, "I've never."
Yes.
I'm
Wait,
a
Person in
virgin.
the
I've
video
masturbated. Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
And this person's parent DM'd that video.
DM like sent the video.
So I think it's a joke. I was like, there's no way that's real.
Do
But
we know the person?
no. But
Do we know the person you were working out with?
well, I mean, I've like talked
Okay,
about
okay.
my clients before, sure.
So like we know, like
Oh, maybe. I mean,
we don't
you
know them.
Yeah, you don't know them.
Yeah.
Not as well as I do, because obviously he was comfortable enough to show me that and laugh.
Yeah.
But anyway, wild stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Christian, what would you have done?
I'd probably just block them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like.
I'd have to investigate.
Yeah,
I would,
yeah.
I would have to reply with that's the funniest thing. Like,
No, I would like be like,
Shot?
John Alex, was she hot? You're married.
To me, no.
Okay.
That's really very interesting.
That's terrifying.
I'd
That's
probably-
not interesting. That's so
I'd
scary.
probably be like, hey,
Like,
can
I
you
don't-
send me a
What-
picture
yeah, what
of her
would you
holding
say?
a spoon or something so I know this is real?
No, I'd be terrified.
Like when you say you would investigate, what do you mean?
Yeah, do you
If
are
it's
you not aware of the trial going on right now?
Speaking of sperm and lanes,
Whoa.
What?
just Lane Maxwell.
She's on trial right now.
Oh yeah.
That's what that DM screams to me. It screams to me that situation.
Well, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like,
Dude, that's so
send me a
wild.
picture of
Can
her,
I see a birth certificate?
like holding a spoon, saying, "Hello, this is me holding a spoon" or something. Like those crazy people do to like their spouses when
Oh, yeah.
they don't trust them. Like, okay, that's legit.
This is
I would've
clearly
just- I
some
would
sort
just
of
block it.
underground illegal situation.
I'd just block it like immediately.
Yeah, you would.
Like, one of
Or
those,
I would
Box out.
replicate the video and then send it back to him.
That's
That
funnier.
would be hilarious.
That's funnier.
Hello, I am not a virgin. I have masturbated many times.
I'm also a virgin, but I have masturbated.
Maybe even to this video.
Shoot it!
I'm a virgin, but I've 69 many times.
What's that from?
Bang!
Brumley said that
And one.
That's right.
at the rush roulette thing
Yeah.
that we do.
Anybody trying to practice?
Yeah,
That
so
was
we do
hilarious.
like we did this thing where prospective like freshmen would go around
Yeah.
and like
Trying to figure
get
out
like
what
5
club they
minutes
wanna
like
go
with
to.
each club essentially and like kind of learn about them. And we would always go around and like do
around.
introductions. And
Like
this
speed dating, but boy on boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
But
This
like, we
one
would
guy
always
goes.
like, fake our names.
We would do like
say random
in random fun facts.
like
and
Christian would say I'm Mason True and I like back scratches. You said that one time. It
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
that's a long story, but
we would do like inside jokes about other people. But this guy goes, "My name's Brumley, and I've never had sex, but I've 69 many times."
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
the best one was like I have a pipe laying business and
Yeah.
you know I like to
Do,
lay,
like,
I lay a lot of
innuendos.
pipe and
Innuendos.
I
and
got
stuff.
asked to like introduce the club, and I was like, "Yeah, we're top 5, we're just a bunch of guys that like to have their way with each other." And
This
old
was
Combo
before-
Pot goes, "Okay, well, you're done."
This was before everybody would say like, this was before pause. Otherwise, everybody would be like, pause.
pause.
I don't want to say it, but pause.
Actually, he let me go again, and I did.
You, like,
an accident the first
restarted.
time, and then the second time, I just made it so much worse. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Yep, you're not doing that." I was like, "Cool, I don't want to."
Good
Who
time.
was in charge of that?
Dove.
Dove.
Charge!
We got a sleeping
Yeah.
lady.
Yourself.
We will not attack.
Did you just shoot yourself?
We will attack. It's a great movie.
It's a good movie. I haven't
Love
seen
it.
that in a long
What
time.
movie?
Been a minute. Not in
Not in
museum.
Museum.
Battle of
All right.
Sexes.
Hey,
yeah.
Also, I forgot. I left this part out.
In the video?
There's more?
In the video, I forgot about this part.
Terrifying.
She also offered for this person to touch her intergluteal cleft.
I don't know what those words mean.
Intergluteal cleft.
Anyway, I think so.
Okay.
Imagine sure.
I thought you were
We
going to say
can-
she offered $3,000 in railroad bonds.
No.
We can go ahead and do fully torqued, I guess. There's not really anything else to talk about.
So mine, I got this DM today. It was a video of someone basically pitching themselves
A tent?
as a dating client to me. So that's mine.
You were fully torqued for it, though. In hindsight, you're fully torqued.
That
about
sounds a lot
You-
like someone that John Alex was working out with today.
Yeah.
it. I mean, we're doing fully torqued, and you just said that, so
Yeah, no, that's not mine.
You also just said that it sounds like it's a child sex service.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're fully torqued for it?
What's your point now?
You know what I'm fully torqued about? Snow football.
Snow football Monday night. I think if I say it enough, it's just not going to happen, so I'm going to stop saying it. Mine's the lockout, I guess. I'm excited for that. It should be fun.
cool.
So stupid. Why would there be a labor strike? Like, why? Like, just make baseball better and then agree on it.
Just play baseball.
No universal DH.
Hey, Christian,
let's play a
baseball game.
Let's play a baseball game. That's one of the.
They want to
That's
expand.
arguably
They
the best
want to
baseball
expand
game
the
of all time.
postseason.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't want that at all.
So was
That
it
makes
14?
it worse. Seven
and seven?
7 each. That makes it worse.
I think they should expand
NFL
the
did it.
regular season 200 games.
I think they should condense the regular season to 120 games.
I just want to see somebody break a record.
That's not going to happen.
Well, baseball is one of those sports that, I mean, Babe Ruth still has the home run record.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Roger Maris that has
61 asterisk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that has the home run record because he was the.
Because Mark McGuire James has a. They're on them roids.
No, it's because they had more games to do.
That's true. 162.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
I
did
think he
they
had like
change
what
it?
124.
When did they change that?
I have no idea. Or he might have been 156 then.
I was gonna say I think
Still
it was
less.
156.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the funny thing is.
I don't want to brag, but I hit 78 bombs with Christian Yelich in one season on MLB The Show 21.
Well, was it done with it?
Sounds like a
was
brag.
more than 61 done before?
Yeah, were the balls
150,
juiced?
16?
I don't know. I had 50 at the All-Star break.
You know something we didn't talk about? The MLB announced today that they used 2 different types of balls this last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't know that.
They've done that multiple times.
Yeah,
That was the whole thing when they
the spider tack.
when they locked down on that.
They changed balls.
Well, so not only that, but I mean, we knew before the season started that they changed the ball again from the 2019 and shortened 2020 season, which those were live balls, and these were balls that
Dead a little bit.
deadened, no drag on the balls where it's not gonna, or more drag on the balls where it's not gonna carry as much. And so my thing was like, it was the MLB offices basically, they changed the ball, which led to more pitcher success and more hitting failures. And then they said, oh, well, it's because the pitcher's using pine tar and stuff. It's like, okay, that's been a constant for about 100 years. So that's not what it is. You change the ball again, which we knew because we knew that before the season started that they changed the ball again. It's like, that's what the problem is. And everyone's like, oh, they should go back to the live ball, 2019, 2020. It's like, no, go back to the 2016, 2017, before the MLB bought Rawlings. Go back to the
ball.
standard baseball that Rawlings was making, and then just leave everything alone. That's so easy to do. And they just
I
wouldn't
guess
do
it makes too much sense.
And on top of that, like, they were like, oh, we don't want to change the ball in the middle of the season. It's like, hockey does that with the puck, like, all the time. There'll be times in a hockey season, there'll be like a weekend, and players will be like, hey, the puck just doesn't react right. This new, style, whatever you did, the change that they made, and they'll be like, okay, we'll go back. That's easy to do.
Yeah, test it out for a week, and now you're going to test it out for a week
And
or 2 weeks.
You have a month of spring training to test these things out.
Yeah.
Or just don't change it because it's baseball. Leave it alone.
Yeah, there's not much to change on a baseball.
You can wind it tighter. You can change the height of the laces. But, like, just leave it alone. Stop. Like, that's a dumb thing to change.
Maybe the type of leather.
Could be, yeah. Maybe they shouldn't use leather at all. Maybe they should use human skin.
It's still leather.
Maybe they should
I
use
wouldn't
duct
know.
tape. What if they use duct tape?
Any dried skin is leather.
Okay, so maybe alligator skin. That'd be cool.
It's still leather.
Oh.
Duct tape?
Duck skin, perhaps.
I think you're missing the point that I'm making.
I say duct tape. Like
Yeah.
the sticky side out. Double-sided duct tape.
Maybe they should just use
nasty.
That would be
put
wild.
the tennis ball fur stuff on the outside of the baseball.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Not use a tennis ball, but just
Yeah.
like put
It-
the
it-
Do you know how
fuzzy.
much more like a cutter would cut?
Kind of gross.
I don't know.
Oh, it'd be. I mean, watching tennis serve, like it's like.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Maybe they should not change the baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
And then
idea.
and then when they change it, maybe be like, all right, look, yeah, we changed baseball. That was on us.
We're gonna go back.
Or they could do what they did and be like, oh, it's the pitcher's fault for this 120-year constant. No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, this random new thing just whenever.
Yeah, they just randomly started using pine tar
Spider
and spider tack and sunscreen to get a grip on the baseball. It's like, dude, they've been doing that for forever.
Yeah. Like spider, I agree with the spider tack being too much. Like I don't care if a guy uses pine tar. The spider tack, when you can sit there with your palm out.
You can
And
do
like,
that with
it-
sunscreen.
Yes, but like
But I don't care.
I don't care about the sunscreen enough. Like,
But like, I don't care about the spider tack either.
I think there's a line there.
I think the ball
But it's
made
very gray.
I think the ball made a bigger difference.
Oh,
than
no,
the spider
I
tack
agree with
does.
you 100%.
Because they've been using spider tack for a few years now too.
I don't know.
But I have no problem with pine tar. I have no problem with the sunscreen and rosin.
I hate Rob Manfred so much.
I don't think
I
it's good.
hate him. Like
Is he the worst?
commissioner ever
No.
ever exists. I don't understand.
No. He's not worse than Adam Silver.
I don't like Adam Silver at all.
But all the NBA players and that whole community.
Although
like Adam Silver.
they have made the NBA a little bit better
This year.
I don't like
Also,
the NBA.
the NBA is very marketable.
That's
of
true.
players.
That's true.
Yeah.
They don't market basketball. They market basketball players.
Yeah.
Baseball, it's hard to market a player. 'Cause you
Rob
can't have
shouldn't
Manfred
You can't
doesn't
shouldn't
let
be like
them-
90%
I
of
know,
baseball
I
players
know.
are
You
dating
can't put a
supermodels.
video of a
Oh,
guy
they're cool
sneezing
dudes.
in the stands on Twitter.
I know.
without it being-
I know.
Not lefties.
They've done away with that.
They
Or
did?
they're doing
Oh, they
away
did.
with that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, not
I
lefties,
remember
though.
seeing
Lefties are
stuff
weird.
about that
Lefties
like
are very weird.
over the past.
So like the blackout
year,
restrictions, the regional markets where you can or can't watch games, it's like do
Yeah.
away with that. If
They
someone
do.
buys MLB TV, they shouldn't have a blackout restriction on what games they can. It's like, dude, just let them watch games.
Is there a blackout restriction on like NFL?
Just
Yeah.
like
Pass.
just the
Like
ones
the
that are
Titans.
on like Fox or
I didn't-
Yeah, if it's on the little local station.
I didn't know if there was
Yeah.
for not.
But like
not regionally though.
the two
Yeah, like you can watch
biggest
whatever.
sports that have this issue are baseball and golf, where tons and tons of people want to watch their sport, and they make it so hard for you
They really
to have the not to sit there and watch it, to literally have the ability to find it to watch it. They just don't let you do it. There's so many times like this summer where it's it's Saturday of a tournament, of a golf tournament, and you're like, oh, I want to watch this, and you just can't. It's just not on.
Yeah,
and,
'cause
and
it's
they
like-
have the golf channel, and they'll be showing that Shia LaBeouf movie.
Yeah,
It's like
and-
there's a tournament going on
It's like
that I want to watch.
coverage will begin at
They'll be-
12 Eastern, and you're like,
Where?
They've been playing for 6 hours.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
wanna
guys
watch-
like Max Homa, who I want to watch Max Homa, and he
Yeah.
has to play early because he sucks at golf, but still.
like
I wanna watch
sometimes.
him.
Yeah, I wanna, I
Hey, he
agree.
won a tournament.
He made the cut a few times.
He won a tournament.
He
Didn't
did, yeah, 410X. Now no one played in it, but that's all right.
Hey, he
Still
won.
won,
That's,
though.
that's still a dub on the PGA Tour.
It's a big deal. Tiger's back.
Hmm.
He's gonna partially be back.
He
He's
said
going to partially be what?
Back.
He's back.
he said that he can't he's not good enough to play on the
He's
tour.
not gonna take on a full golf.
Which, I mean, he doesn't need
schedule.
to.
Like,
Phil
hey,
Mickelson doesn't.
So play the Masters.
I know.
Just play the Masters.
I mean, he could just play the 4 majors.
He'll play the majors. He'll mix in,
The players.
like the
You think-
big.
You
players,
think he can even play in the
waste
majors? Like, will they
management.
let him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
He has a literal right to be playing in those competitions. Yeah.
Will, what's your fully torqued?
He can walk again. That's impressive.
Yeah. Was he? Did they ever rule if he was under the influence of anything or?
No idea.
I have
It's
no
7
idea.
I
a.m.
don't think he was.
And he was on his way for one. It was
He's
when he
just
was doing those
recklessly
videos
Yeah.
with David Spade, Dwayne Wade, some girl.
I didn't know. I read some a long time ago that they thought he might have been
Dude.
on a pain medicine or something.
Golf
like that.
lessons. He was giving them golf lessons.
Yeah. Put this ball.
He's on his way to do one of those. No.
Hey, don't be hating on Tiger. He's a goat.
That's true. He's pretty good at golf.
And having sex. I mean, that's kind of why he got divorced.
Hey, if
No
his
way.
wife wouldn't have gotten mad at him, he would have never fallen off.
I think. that's
But
not true.
getting mad is
I
a
think
natural reaction.
if he never got found out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he low-key calls it. High key calls
If he had just not done that, he would have never fallen off.
That might have been stress relief.
Well,
He could just
He had.
Yeah.
he could just You know,
That's not a foul.
he needed a warm hug for his penis.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Will, what's your fully torqued?
I hate Rob Manfred so much. This whole
So-
lockout is solely his fault.
You just
Guy
said you were
at
fully
work,
torqued
right?
for it, though. Anyway,
I'm trying to spin it into a positive. Yankees
Wednesday
fans won't
before
be.
Thanksgiving,
guy at work.
we all leave for lunch, and we come back, and it smells like burnt popcorn in the office.
Maybe you were all collectively having a stroke at the same time.
No.
Is that like a thing?
Yes.
Burnt toast.
Uh,
Huh.
so, don't know what it is. We're like, that smells weird. Get an email from the EHS manager, environmental health and safety. Says,
Wayne.
and it's a whole thing about.
I bet that department's just full of a bunch of really boring people.
No comment.
And they're ugly too. Oh!
No comment.
I think
It's
it's
an
the opposite.
email about
They're kind of cute.
microwave etiquette. A guy at work had a hamburger and heated it up in the microwave.
Okay.
In the wrapping.
Oh, like tinfoil?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And then left the room.
So it like
It was
almost
in
exploded.
the full time that he was trying to heat it up. This dude uses the microwave for like 9 minutes a day. So I have no idea how long you put that thing in there.
Yeah.
He's grilling the burger in there. That's what he was doing. He put it in there raw.
looked inside the microwave,
Dude, you're not recording.
He's not.
and it looked like a nuclear flash. Like, if you've seen, like, there would be shadows and
Oh,
everything.
I've seen
Yeah. That's
that
what it looked
happen
like.
before.
That's what it looked like in there.
What
Oh,
is
the
that?
microwave?
Oh.
No, my roommate freshman year of college, like within the first couple months of us being at college, I'm just sitting there
Flashed you?
and I'm like sitting at my desk and we just had the one microwave and it was mine. It was like on my desk. And he just walks over and like I'm busy, I'm not paying attention to what he's doing. And he puts something in the microwave and starts it. And then I just start seeing like electricity in the microwave. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing, dude? You're going to blow up the entire room. He was like, oh, I didn't know you couldn't put aluminum foil in there. I was like, you are 18 years old. How do you not know that?
Yeah, so that's what I was telling everybody. I was like, I've done it. I've put tin foil in the microwave. I was 9 when I did it. And then I did it again when I was 14 because I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
But
then-
different.
I did it knowing full well what was about to happen. This is an engineer.
A
An
grown man.
aerospace engineer. Someone that literally studies how
That-
metal
yeah.
interacts in different environments. So,
Maybe he was
Today-
running an experiment.
this guy's an idiot.
Okay,
Like,
that's
great
fair.
idiot.
How did he get through school?
I don't know. He went to Auburn too, which I guess doesn't say anything. But
Don't know anything about their
I thought they
engineering.
had a good engineering school.
yeah, but so does Purdue, and everybody that goes
Oh.
to Purdue engineering is kind of a dummy.
Oh, okay.
'Cause they,
Oh, roast them one
well,
time.
they think that they're too good, and like,
Yeah.
I went to
Anyway.
Purdue, so you should just hire me because I went to Purdue. Today, they have their EHS meetings on Tuesdays with all the managers and everything. This is what I'm fully torqued about.
Oh yeah.
Also, I wanted to
forgot about this part.
I wanted to call him Fire Guy.
Fire guy.
Should just call him aluminum foil.
No,
Ryan
it's from
started the
Office.
fire.
Ryan started the fire. That stupid intonation that one uses. But the manager that sent the email out that was like, you should always know where the fire extinguisher is. You should blah 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 blah. You should never abandon the microwave while you're using it.
Yeah.
Which just proper microwave workplace etiquette.
Yeah.
He says the plant manager is kind of making fun of the EHS manager for letting this happen, which is like he has no control over a guy being an idiot.
Yeah.
He's
Shouldn't
like,
have to
what-
babysit a microwave
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a bunch of adults
So
around.
he's like, what are we going to do to fix it? We now will have a semi-annual microwave training that we have. Proper
awesome.
use and etiquette.
That's awesome. I love that.
So
Should be fun.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
You should come
Because
up with a
that guy's
list of
gonna feel like an
really dumb
idiot.
questions.
It's
every
because of
time.
him.
Yeah, it's like
You need to Google like common knowledge about microwaves and just
Ask tons of questions.
no,
about it.
it's online. Like,
Oh.
It's not Zoom.
It's
Not
like a
moderators.
course thing. Yeah.
Oh.
What's your fully torqued?
I'm fully torqued for the FCS playoffs.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I won't
well,
either, but
that's your problem.
more power to you.
I'm not.
Hey, Friday, so this weekend's Tennessee High School State Championships for football. So I'm going to Chattanooga for the weekend.
my cousin's playing that.
Where'd you go?
Summit.
Yeah, we'll be there. Anyway, so
Why
we're
are they
going.
playing in Chattanooga?
They offered more money.
Oh, makes sense.
The city did. But so I'm going down there for the weekend, so I'll be in the box with watching the high school game, and then the conference championships on Saturday, and then
Nice.
and then the FCS playoffs on Friday. It'll be nice.
To be in the box watching football.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the box.
Love being in the
I
box.
was actually best friends with the Wake twins.
Oh really?
Oh really?
They're from Kentucky. Mark Stoops, during all the Oklahoma and LSU rumors, posted a picture on Instagram of him and our defense coordinator on a private jet. Said hitting the hunting trail
Yeah.
That's awesome.
or hunting big game or something like that.
Big game.
Big game hunting, yeah. And then they had just finished. And then like right after that, a 5-star posted a picture of him with them.
Oh yeah, that's when I did the picture of him
Yeah.
touring LSU.
Yeah.
So, but dude, why are they so excited about hiring Mark Stoops and keeping him there?
I don't know, because he took the Kentucky football program and has won 9 regular season games twice now. Kind of a big
That's not
deal.
impressive.
It is. The
No,
other
it's
basketball
not.
schools doing that.
They still can't beat like the good teams in the SEC.
Okay, look, that's not our concern. We're
I just don't understand.
That's
why
true
you'd be
because
excited.
Florida wasn't good.
we're focused
so-
on beating the bad
I just
teams.
don't know why you're excited about having a good coach and keeping him there.
Yeah, I don't know why
Why
anyone
would
would be
you?
excited.
What
about
was
that.
his contract extension? If they
It
lost
it
It's
was
through
it was an
2028.
extension of what it already was.
so it's just basically the same amount, but
It's the same.
Just
it might have
adding
been
more.
He's
a
had
little
that
more
clause in
money.
there for like a couple
He
years.
he
right?
had so from when they hired him, coming off of I'm almost like it was maybe back to back for SEC seasons. So then they hired him and like his contract was like
Was he the guy after Joker?
yeah
Wow,
yeah
he's been there a while, man.
he's the second longest tenured SEC
7 years.
behind
That's
Saban.
crazy.
behind Saban. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so, like his contract deal, I mean, I don't know the exact specifics, but it was essentially like, if you win 6 games, you make a bowl, it's another year, and that year is plus this amount of money. If you win 7, it's another year, and that year is plus this amount of money. And so just every time he reached 6 or 7 wins, it was just adding another year onto his contract. And that was still the deal. So like this year when they beat Vandy for their 7th win, they said on the radio or on the TV broadcast, they were like, oh, monumental win for Mark Stoops. They didn't say it, but it was like 7 wins that added another year to his contract, and people were like, "Oh, beating Vandy is a monumental win." But it's like, dude, you don't understand.
You don't like
don't-
the
He just added another
clause,
year to his contract. So then they extended it out to like 2028. The bigger part of it, which it's not obviously tied to his contract, but they announced it was like the actual like legal financial commitment to upgraded the facilities the facility upgrades that he specifically wanted. That was the bigger deal of it.
Yeah.
He basically told Kentucky, he was like, for 3 years now, he's been trying to get these upgrades. And he told them, like, look, people are calling and asking me about these jobs. I want to stay here, but you got to do this. Like,
Yeah.
like last year he was rumored to go, or not last year, 2 years ago he was rumored to go to Florida State. And he
When
was
they were
trying to-
hiring Norvell.
yeah, and he was trying to leverage that into these upgraded facilities. They kept telling him like, "Oh, we're gonna do it," and then this year he was like, "Look,
Help me help you.
like, can we put this on paper?" And they did. That was the big deal.
that's smart.
That's what
absolutely.
Vitello
Smart
did
idea.
with Tennessee for the baseball program.
And they weren't big asks. It was we want an indoor facility that's not shared with the track program.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing.
That's normal. Yeah.
in the SEC.
Yeah.
Come on, we don't need track in there.
My,
Your own.
yeah. My fully torqued is 2 weeks from this Thursday. I'll be
Is it some movie
well
on
now. Thursday, tickets, like it didn't even pop up Thursday tickets when I got on there to look, so I have to see it on Friday now.
You see it on their actual release date?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
Hey, who said that?
What
was
movie
going
is
to
it?
happen? Like 2 weeks ago?
What movie is this?
You didn't know that the Thursday
No.
tickets weren't
Oh,
going
is
to
this
show
Spider-Man?
up. Yeah.
But
You
you
mean
kept
ruin it
saying
for
when
you?
you go watch it on.
I mean, that
And I was like, so the 17th? You're like, no, the 16th is. And I was like, no, we're 17th.
You mean ruin it for you?
well, you were just talking
Maguire
about the
kills
actual
Tom
release
Holland.
thing. He does?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not
Spoiler
the
alert.
characters.
Real fully torqued.
But yeah,
They
I
announced that
never
there would
even
be
finished saying that.
another trilogy. Of
You said
That's
it last
true.
week. We know
But
it.
yeah, 2 weeks from Friday now, I'll be watching Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's a long.
Be a real shame if I ruined the movie for you.
Yeah, well, you already did.
Is he blue balling it right now?
Tobey Maguire is gonna kill that guy.
Yeah. Is
Tom
he going to
Holland.
kill Andrew Garfield too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would he kill Andrew Garfield?
Golf.
Garfield.
Him too.
I was just wondering, like,
Andrew
would it?
Garfield.
I didn't know if he would, if he was killing the other Spider-Man. That way, he could be the only Spider-Man.
Well, he is the only Spider-Man.
Well, he's not. There's 3 Spider-Man. Like, there's 3 actors that have played Spider-Man
Name them.
alive.
Name
like live action
Name all
Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield,
Not real.
Tom Holland.
Not a real
Hey,
person.
this is a real question. When you guys got sports physicals growing up, they touched your balls, right?
Yeah.
Not every time.
No,
What?
my balls have never been touched in a sports physical.
Only once. I think 2 times.
They did.
You
They
could have
did.
stopped right before you.
Man, we had to get it
started
every
sports
year. Like, so like I guess 7th grade on.
So
When I was, it only happened twice. I think it happened
Yeah,
in 7th grade and then like in 9th or 10th grade.
5
Only,
times.
that's the only time you had a sports physical?
So there's,
we had to
uh,
get one every year.
I only
No, I had-
didn't
that's
get
the
my
only time my
touched
balls
once,
got
and it was
touched
because it
before the
was like a
physical.
28-year-old PA that was a girl.
And she was like, "I'm not comfortable with this."
I wasn't comfortable with it because I was like, she's gonna see my little wiener. and
He's
I'm
gonna,
not gonna.
she gonna see me bricked up.
I was like, she was kind of attracted too. I'm 14.
Never heard that
attractive lady,
terminology?
About to be touching on my boys.
He
I was
said he
like,
hadn't heard bricked up before.
Never heard that one.
But yeah,
hey,
but
we're
then,
just
like, the next
sharing
year, I
terms.
went-
Dropped off, bricked up.
Like the school provided, doctors on a certain day. It was like $20 for the copay, and then they, you just stay after school one day and they do it.
Yeah.
And some old lady feeling up on me, real warm.
One of them was a guy when.
Did you get
one
bricked
time.
up?
No, see, it was usually a guy. And that's
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever. He's just trying to see if I ever heard anything.
Yeah.
But I was talking to someone that's in PA school right now, and I was like, when you do physicals like in the future, are you going to like do
Do you
that?
have
Couple.
to touch their balls?
And they were like, well, you don't really do that. And I was like, literally every guy I've ever talked to.
No, that's a thing.
he's like,
That's definitely. You just haven't gotten to that chapter of the
yeah,
textbook yet.
it's like it's for hernias. And she's like, well, you
It's
don't
for
have hernias.
Horny A's.
It's like
Yes.
you kind of have to for guys because it's very easy for their abdomen wall to fall down like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm not going to. I'm like, is it because you're a girl or is it because like
You don't care about guys having hernias.
That's what I was trying to figure out because like
Hornias.
I know a lot of women won't, especially when
That's
they're
fair.
young,
That's
'cause
fair.
It's weird,
Yeah.
but I mean, that old lady, she was
She's
all
alright
over
with
my
it.
business.
Well, I was about-
and
yeah.
It was strange because
So
her hands were really
before-
warm.
Before I went to Lagrange,
she felt a lot.
Before I went to Lagrange, my freshman year, I had to get a bunch of tests done that you don't normally get done in a physical, and one of them was to be tested for sickle cell anemia or anemia. I don't know which one. It
Anemia.
is. That one. And
Yeah.
You both said it, and I still don't know which one it is.
Anemia. It's
So you don't have
A-N.
any.
A-N.
Okay, so that is borderline impossible for an individual of my race and ethnic background. So when I gave the paper to the nurse or the doctor, whoever it was that did my physical, we did all the tests and stuff. She said, "Oh, you have to be tested for this and that and that." And I was like, "Oh, you left one off, a sickle cell anemia." And she looked at the paper and she looked at me and she goes, "Yeah, you don't have that." I was like, "I am aware, but I have to get tested for it." She's like, "You don't understand. You are white." I was like, No, I know, I understand. I have to submit a test for it. She's like, "You're just gonna get your blood drawn for no reason. I was like, I know that, but I have to do it. She's like, all right, whatever. If you really want, I was like, I don't want to have it done. I have to. She's like, whatever. And my other funny physical story is Ivy and I both went to a doctor to get our physicals done. He was in one room, I was in the next. I did Ivy's
I
first.
thought you were about to say they were.
No. We're in separate rooms.
Crap
It's
on it.
borderline worse than that. Doctor does his physical, comes into my room.
Didn't wash his hands.
Probably washed his hands. I have no idea. I don't remember.
He's a
That's
doctor.
not.
Like they gotta wash their hands.
Eskimo.
We get to
bros.
the hernia examination portion of the physical. He says, drop your pants.
Wow, your brothers were smaller.
No. I don't. Anyway, so he's in a rolly chair about head height with what's going on. My pants are down.
He put his.
Like
He accidentally put his head on your
You
head.
can't see it on the. I'm here, pulling down. I'm about to mid thigh, and he rolls over, and says, word for word. Hopefully, you're better at this than your brother was. And I stepped back and pulled my pants up to waist, and I said, what? And he was like, in his rolling chair looking at me, and he just looked dumbfounded. He was like, what? And I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, no. He coughed directly in my face. I was like, oh, dude, you can't say that. Anyway, so I then did not cough directly in the doctor's face.
That's nice.
So
Something
that was
else
that.
go
So
over his face.
No.
You were better at.
Oh,
You were better at it.
Apparently.
pause.
But I said, what? He goes,
That
you
would
coughed
be
directly in my face. I was like,
Okay.
Glad that's what you meant.
Well, that's it. We'll do it again next week. You gotta say your line.
What's my line again?
Lord willing.
Oh yeah. Lord willing will be here
They
next
don't
week.
have
Okay.
classrooms.